it's Shell with Little Acres Creations, and today I'm going to make a top folding card. Now this is definitely something that I don't normally do, but I was watching another video, and you know how when you're watching something you get an inspiration? So that's what I did. So hopefully you guys will bear with me. This is really a fun little card and a fun little element surprise. So what I did is I just took some Gina K cardstock, and this is awesome. It's really thick. It's perfect for making cards. Okay, so I cut that, and then the paper pack I'm using is Serendipity, and this is from G's Embellishment Emporium. So I'm not sure if he still carries that, but it is such a neat and beautiful paper selection. So I have 3 little pieces. This one is 3 by 3. This one is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then this one is about 4 inches. And I say about because we're going to use a die cut for that. So I'm going to set these to aside until we need them. Okay, and then, okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just using some frames that I had in my collection. These are like little stamp frames. And we're just going to cut this out on our die cut machine. So I really needed just, you know, just the frame of something, because what we're going to do, a shaker card, and so I kind of needed something that would work for that. And for some reason I have no squares in my stash, so I'm just using what I have. Again, this just came to me, and like I said, I will link that video below. Okay, I'll run this through my Cuttlebug and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that cut out. You just want to do a double check that everything has cut through before you untape it and stuff, and it did. We just need the little frame. So this is the piece that we're going to be working with. What we're doing is we're going to make a shaker card. So, and see, this will go on top of this. This is the piece I chose for the back of the shaker card. Okay, so again, this piece is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And our little plastic piece was from a plastic bag. It was from one of these bags. And what I did is just in the corner, I just cut it down 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. So all I have to do is tape 2 sides. Okay. So I have some cellophane tape. I'm just going to find the sides that I need to cut, or that I need to tape. And we're just going to tape that. You just want to fold the tape back on itself. That way your little sequins don't get stuck like inside or on the tape itself. So if it's kind of like, you know, on itself, that helps. Okay, so I'm going to slide this in here. And I made this just a little bit smaller than the bag. That way it kind of gives me a little bit of room for my sequins to kind of free flow, you know, shake pretty well. So now we just need some sequins for here. And I have some sequins. So I really like the yellow. So I'm and I have some yellow right here. So I'm going to put in just a few of the yellow. Oops. And I have some of these really cute little hearts. So I'm going to put in a few of those. There we go. Let's see if I have a white one. And I got most of these hearts and stuff at Cartwright's sequins. So most of these sequins come from Cartwright's. So I'm just going to stick in 2 little hearts, and then I'm going to get some pink from my other box. And just put a few of those in here, just to give it some color. Oops. And you can just kind of shake it up. kind of mix it up a little bit and see if you like it. I like how that's looking, so let's put these aside. Okay. Okay, and then just to finish the top of this off, I'm just going to use some more cellophane wrap or some more cellophane tape. This is just clear, you know, like gift wrap tape. Okay. Try not to do it too tight because I do want to, you know, give it a little bit of space so that my little elements kind of shake in there. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now working on our little frame, just some foam tape. So we're just, this is a little bit wide, so I'm going to cut this in half. It doesn't have to fit all the way across because your shaker components are already, you know, are already contained. So it's not like a shaker card that you have to make sure nothing's, you know, open and stuff like that. So you can kind of cover every little area. So I really like making shaker cards using just bags. I think it's just fun. It's simple. You're not fighting with it. Okay. Now this is going to give me just a bit of room so that the shaker card sequins have just a little bit of room to shake. I think that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, so then I'm just gonna pull off the backing. Okay, and then, okay, our little sequins will go right here on top. And again, that just gives it a little bit of lift so that when you have your little shaker card, it has a chance to kind of move in there. So now what we're going to do is, the one that I watched today had a, they actually put like a little easel on the back, and I got to thinking, you know, I think that's a great idea, but you know how it is when your brain starts working. I thought, you know what would be really fun is if you put a magnet. So we're going to turn this into like a refrigerator magnet. So I'm just putting on some double stick tape. And I picked this up also at Embellishment Emporium, so be sure and go over there and see what he has. He has some awesome stuff. Okay, so, and I have some really thin little magnets. They're really strong magnets. So we're just going to put some of those on here. There's my missing one that I couldn't find a while ago. Let me just show you how I'm going to do that. Got one more piece right here in the center. Just make sure it's all good and covered. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my magnets. I'm going to put one at the top. Let's see, say that's the top. One at the top and one at the bottom. And I'll show you why I'm using two. Okay, and then we're just going to take our little piece right here and let's go ahead and put just a little bit more tape on top of those two. I don't like to put too many layers on top of my magnets because it seems like it takes some of the strength away from it. So I try to just put as few layers on it as I can get away with. Okay, so we're just going to line this up. And there we go. Okay. And there's our little shaker magnet card. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this here and put my little magnets on it. Kind of rearrange it that, you know, where you kind of want it. I want it kind of centered on the top. Okay. And then just hold that down and just slightly pull those up. And that's where you want your magnets. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some tape over them. Go ahead and put one up here. I just thought this would be really fun. And you know, you take it off when they get it, 2 gifts in one, and you put it on your filing cabinet, your refrigerator, you know, whatever you want to do. I just thought this was such a fun idea. Okay. But I really liked the idea of, you know, 2 in 1. A gift that kind of keeps on giving. Okay. So I'm just going to, oops. Okay, just line this up. And then it just lines up perfectly. And the first one I did, I just had one magnet right here, but then it kept kind of turning and stuff. So this one I just went ahead and put 4 so that it would stay in place, you know, if it's going through the mail and stuff. I really like that. So now that's how simple this is. And isn't that cute? And then they just pop it off and hang it wherever, you know, they want to. So let's go ahead and decorate this up. I have some really cute stickers that I picked up at the Dollar Tree a few months ago. And I'm just going to just kind of add some more embellishments. I just think that is so cute. Let's use this one and kind of put it right down here. Kind of decorate the card up a little bit. Then we'll put like this little ladybug right here. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then I pulled out a couple of stamps, or pulled out a stamp from my stash. And it just says happy birthday, and this is from my stamp set Party Goats. I really like this one. It's kind of big and happy. And then I'm just going to pop this right here. I really like the font. It just gives you a lot, you know, kind of a good punch. So, and that is the card for today. What do you guys think of this one? Isn't that fun? So I think maybe I'll put like a little tag or something that says, you know, remove, or, you know, write a little note on the inside. Because, I mean, once you open it inside, there's nothing there. You can't tell that it's a magnet. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that adorable? And it really doesn't take any time at all to do it. You know, it just comes together very quickly. And I just love this idea. And what a fun idea to give 2 gifts in one. So I hope you guys liked this. Come join us at Little Acres Creations on Facebook. I'd love to see what you're doing. And if you're looking for any of my stamp sets, go to littleacrescreations.com. So thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day.